Let's continue. Empirical rule, also known as 68, 95, 99.7 rule. A normal curve will have the following percentages of its area within set distance from the mean. Our distance from u minus sigma to u plus sigma is the first standard deviation. The area is 68%. From the distance 0 ay sigma minus 2 sigma to mu plus 2 sigma is within 2 standard deviation with an area of 95% or 0.95. The distance from mu minus 3 sigma to mu plus 3 sigma is within the 3 standard deviation with the area of 99.7% or 0.997. Example, if 68% of the scores on the standards of learning solved lie between 388 and 432, what is the mean and standard deviation of the standards of learning scores? To find the mean and standard deviation of standards of learning scores, we can use the fact that 68% of the scores lies between 388 and 432. This suggests that these scores represent one standard deviation away from the mean in a normal distribution. Since 68% of data in a normal distribution falls within one standard deviation of the mean. Step number 1. Identify the range of 68%. The given range is 388 to 432. This means the lower bound 388 is one standard deviation below the mean, and the upper bound 432 is one standard deviation above the mean. So, we can calculate the mean mu as the midpoint of 388 and 432. So the mean is equal to 388 plus 432 all over 2. We have 820 divided by 2 is equal to 410. Thus, the mean score is 410. Step number 2. Calculate the standard deviation sigma. The distance between the mean 410 and either of the bounds 388 and 432 represents one standard deviation since it covers 68% of the data in a normal distribution. We can calculate the standard deviation as the difference between the mean and one of the bounds. So sigma is equal to 432 minus 410 is equal to 22. So the standard deviation is 22. Final answer, the mean mu is 410 and the standard deviation sigma is 22. Find the probabilities, area under the curve, second variable is 3, normal, CDF, IVU, UB, lower bound, then upper bound, the mean, and then the sigma using our Excel. So, using the Z table, that's equivalent ZA from the ZA value from the table. From the calculator, normal CDF, then negative E99, and then A, and then mu, and then sigma. That's using our calculator. Using Z table, that is ZA value from the table. Okay, what is second bars tree? On a TI 83 or 84 calculator, the sequence second, then bars, then tree is a shortcut to access the normal CDF function. Here's what happening. A. Second opens the distribution menu written above the bars keys, and then bars key when pressed with second takes you into the distribution options. Option 2 or 3 inside that menu. So 1 and 2, 1.2 normal CDF computes the cumulative probability between two values, area under the curve. 2.3 inverse norm function finds the z-scores or data value corresponding to a given cumulative probability. So when you say second bars tree, you are actually calling inverse normal function, not the normal CDF function. So normal CDF is option 2, and then inverse in norm is our option 3. Remember that the mean and standard deviation of a Z distribution is 0 and 1. Draw the curve and shape in the area that you are looking for. This will help determine which bound, the upper or lower, that we have in the problem. If we only have one bound, then if we have an upper bound, it's the figure on the left. We use E99 as the lower bound. If we have a lower bound figure on the right, then we use E99 as the upper bound. We get to the E sharp by using the second and then dot or a second comma key on our calculator. Practice problems, quarter 3, Data and Probability, Lesson 12, using the Z distribution to compute probabilities and percentiles. Find number 1. Find Z is less than or equal to 1.25. So we are given a standard normal variable with our mean equal to 0 and standard deviation equal to 1. So required the probability that Z is less than or equal to 1.25. So our solution, that's the probability that our Z is less than 1.25 is equal to the probability of 1.25. And the answer is 0.894350263. Final answer, 0.8944. So, we have to use a standard and then normal CDF Greek letter tau, a function of Z. Find the probability of our Z is less than or equal to 1.25 using our mathportal.org. So, the probability that is less than 1.25 is shown in there, is thick. And then we arrive at with our illustration down below. You have the shaded green portion of our Z bell shape, Z distribution bell shape with 1.25. So less than or equal to means to the left. And the answer using Math Portal is 0.8944. And using the Z-score calculator, that's on the right side. Probability number 2. Find Z is greater than or equal to negative 0.85. So therefore, our Z is we are given a Z standard normal distribution with a mean 0 and standard deviation 1. We are required to determine the probability of our Z is greater than or equal to negative 0.85. So our solution, the probability that Z is greater than or equal to negative 0.85 is equal to 1 minus tau of negative 0.85, which is equal to 1 minus 0.1976625431. The final answer is 0.8023. Using our mathportal.org and taking the value negative 0.85, the probability, the answer is 0.8023. And of course, that will also be the answer using our Z calculator. Z calculator in the Math Portal. We will have the next part of this lesson.